Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So we have a sick man to go and chase down. I wonder if we're gonna change our costume first or if we're just gonna pursue him like this. Actually. Yeah, so we'll go back to Baker Street. Take care of that. Do we have something that we need to do at Baker Street in order to find this guy? Oh yeah, we probably need to check out our archives. That's going to be what it is.
Did you find Albiet's house on the map?
Did I look? I've been trying to come up with an Albiet joke, but it just hasn't happened yet. You know what? I like the overcoat. But we really do... Should we just go full Sherlock right now? Yeah, why not? Alrighty. So now we can look at the map. Because I guess it's not the archives. Yeah,
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albiet is hiding.
Couldn't
We
even
know that Albiet paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Wow, how much London is there? There's an awful lot of London. So, that's got tobacco, market, and opium, but no circus. No. No. There we go.
Now we need to find a street name ending in O-O-K.
Ook Street. You know what? This map is kind of low resolution, isn't it? I'm just looking at it as making my eyes hurt. But it's somewhere on this screen. This is a lovely way to start an episode. You know, I think this is Brook Street.
It is 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albiet's flat.
So let's go. I don't remember where we picked up the address from, but that's okay. We did pick it up, which is the important thing. Well, this is rather a nice place, isn't it?
Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands.
Well, how about a claymore, huh? No? Ah, axe. Good. That's quite a scuffle that's going on in there. Oh, come on. Why does this need to be a minigame, though? Really? Here's Johnny. No? Why, why's the door falling apart where we aren't even hitting it? Now reach in and undo the knob, Sherlock. Come on. Good job, Watson. What is that? Headshot. Now, why is it fair that I got shot in the middle of an interaction? That didn't seem very fair to me. Alright, so now... Oh, now I need Watson to cover me. How's he supposed to do that? Ah. He's been shot 4 times, Sherlock. Those arrows don't make any sense. He'd be able to hit me by now. Wonka. What a place this is. Well, we'll pick it. Those stairs are quite worn. So many QTEs. Alright, I'm like... Okay, good. And off we go. Look at how worn those stairs are. Sherlock, I'd like you to move, please.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
And now? Do you think Watson reloaded while we were doing that?
Our attacker escaped through this skylight.
Wow. And what about Albeit?
No! Don't kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh. But why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how, I only have flashes of memory, but by some miracle I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time, but at last I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career, and my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekunu man's revenge.
You are aware of Zacharias's murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly.
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekunu man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
I don't think he saw it coming, so it probably wasn't very adrenal for him.
There's a locked door on the first floor. May I have the key for it?
All right, but there's nothing interesting inside.
Good. Now I'll have a little poke around.
A statue was once here. Now it's missing. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
So, did what's his name at the foundry also make those? What used to be there? Oh, is that where the head was? That's probably where the head was. I think he's got a soul gem back there. It's okay, he can keep it. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any enchanting this go around. Is that Mithras? That's Mithras. He certainly is popular around here.
Our assailant escaped using this rope.
Mystical living statues don't seem like they would need ropes to get around. But maybe that's just me being closed-minded. Just can't get over how worn out these stairs are. This guy changed his address, and he brought all of these relics with him into this beautiful home. And the stairs are trashed. This is an amazing collection. Look at that, he's even got the Ark of the Covenant. Shut up, I know, it's a joke, jeez. So literal. Oh. Oh. What do we have here? I, Claudio João Inácio da Silva, probably butchered that, give full rights and freedom to albeit Dyke and Ba Dambambo from this day forth for him and his descendants. Full rights and freedom. My love, I understand your pain, but please know that my decision was made only to protect you. How could I return to the real world? For if anyone should discover the terrible shame of this failed expedition and my enslavement, it would dishonor our son's name forever. It would be better that my memory remains in Tekunuman's temple. I came back to see you for the last time. I intend to die alone with my precious collections, my lifetime's result of archaeology. One friend of mine who is a bailiff will help handle the sales. You will receive all of their income. Please try not to be unhappy. My death will be a release. I've made arrangements for my burial. So that explains the wounds.
Albiet's wife and son, I presume.
Oh, isn't that interesting? I don't know why I can't interact with that. But, that there, that's obviously the back of a clock. Like of the kind that we found at the foundry. Backless. Oh, ho, ho. It's a gear. Guatemala, 1894.
1894. This model was created after the expedition to Guatemala. The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly. The interior... This model forms a part of another, larger model.
Mm-hmm. And we're just not going to comment on the back of that clock, apparently.
This bed is very small.
It's very small. Is that all there is to see in here? I mean, it's quite a lot. I'm not, like, not disappointed. What do we got here? The attacks on Zacharias and Albiet were proficient. Yeah? Yeah, so we're going to get to the part where we declare that Sir Charles has an accomplice. Didn't enter. That might be it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why would we make any kind of relationship between the curse and his illness when everybody else has made that connection? Alright. I think that's probably it. I wonder if the rest of that model is around here somewhere. Cool dragon. I like it. Is that a terracotta soldier? Man, somebody's pissed that he's not where he belongs. I don't think I noticed a place where that model would belong. Alright, but he's probably got some more things to say.
There's a little bed in a small room. It's been used.
Well, it is for my son, Gulliver. After my official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow. Upon my return, I installed this room.
So they know about it.
My boy Gulliver visits occasionally. But I wonder, what is a life with a crippled father? They will lose me again.
Mr. Albiet, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
Answer me.
17 years ago, I built a model of Teknuman's temple. We stored it inside the club's globe before leaving for the expedition. I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid from my visions, but I was too weak. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work.
We gotta find a way into that globe. I think something tasty is in there. It's possible to complete the model of Teknuman's temple. Well, it would be if we could find the damn thing. I didn't notice which two I connected. Someone of small stature, perhaps Albeit son, could pass through the tiny window in the roof. That's true. Small child would not have sufficient strength or cunning to be a murderer. Well, not of the kind that we are looking for. Albeit is lying about his son, the bed could belong to someone other of small stature who could also be the murderer. Why is this a dichotomy? Both of these things are true. If I say this, I'm not denying this. And what? Yeah, so we have more work to do for sure. What do we get now? Albeit could only build the model of the final pyramid if he had managed to gain its entry. It wasn't necessary for Albeit to enter the pyramid in order to construct its model. He could use its imagination, his imagination. I don't think we can know that until we find the silly thing. Testimonies of Sir Charles and Bernard Marley are contrary to Albiet's. However, none of them wish to talk about the temple. Yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit, isn't it? And now I think, yeah, now we're out of things to connect.
Thank you again for saving me.
What should we do next, Holmes?
That's a good question, as usual, Watson. Yeah, so obviously we could just condemn him, but it is also obviously not time to do that yet. The problem is, if I pick this one, then the whole thing falls apart. And I'm thinking that... yeah, so that doesn't lead anywhere. So let's say Albeit tell the truth. That doesn't accomplish anything. And if we say that he lied, find the truth out. Yeah, duh. Okay. But the thing is, we should be finding out the truth about the temple regardless of whether Albeit told the truth or not. Alright, Watson. Yeah, so I think probably that's right. The thing that Albeit lied about was that they didn't enter the temple. Being repelled by a strange force. What happened in there that they wouldn't want to talk about? How are we going to get in the globe? Does this feller have anything to say about the globe?
A murder
No.
at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Still bull honky.
That Zacharias was killed by the statue's spirit.
So we've got to find the remaining pieces, methinks. Or is it a...
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
So I gotta locate the missing bits. And where would I find them? I don't think... Find out the truth about the temple, break into Marley's office at night. Maybe Marley's got the missing pieces. Wouldn't that be a nice way for things to move along? I mean, they're certainly not the missing bits, that is, sitting around on a shelf someplace. And I don't believe they're in this desk, which I've already searched. Yeah. And I don't think that I need to true sight anything in here. So where are the missing bits? It brought me back to the same place, even though I was positioned differently on the globe. No, there's nothing for me to do with this right now. So, are the missing bits of interest? Where's Guatemala? I do not know. But the two that are missing are one in, I don't know, southern Mexico. I don't think that's Panama. I think Panama's further down. Maybe that's Guatemala. And then over here is, what? Well, it's out in the Atlantic someplace. I am not a geography. Alright, so we got some figuring to do. Where are we going to find the bits that are missing? You don't have anything to say about it. Nope. And I think they gotta be in Marley's office. That's the most reasonable place for them to be.
Watson, stay alert, and you'll need to be quiet.
Calm down, camera. What's going on with you? Oh, what? How rude, frame rate. Alright, so it's this game as usual. What? No, I wanna... There's two plates. I see. So I want that one, but I want it in a different position. How do I make it be in another position? Aha. There we go. Yeah, and now I want it in the first position. Yeah, just don't explain the new mechanic. That was what that puzzle was all about. Was just, I'm not going to tell you how to do the new thing. Is there more stuff I ought to be checking into? I don't think so.
This door is securely locked. I must find another way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it time for some hardcore parkour? Yeah, I think that's a desirable position for that. Yeah, I've got to put together a whole park course. Alright, well this is another thing that's not going to be any fun to do on camera. However, we are all out of time. for episode 7. So come back and see me again in episode 8, and this will have been solved, and we'll be into Marley's office. Talk to you soon.